I was going to say, this is why we have this man on the show. But then you showed us that you were full of shit. No,
which is also why we have this man on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to another exciting and amazing episode of Rocker Reactions. My name is Ralph Busso.
My name is Cody Walker. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I missed every one of your faces. Maybe. Anyways, our guest this week, or on this episode, is our good friend. You've seen him before, and if you haven't, you're not watching our shows. Michael Aronovitz. My brother, how the hell are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm back for being an ARC rocker, man. Let's listen to some tunes.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Before we get started, I did want to make some quick announcements for the show. We have been watching, we've been listening, we hear you. Ralph and I are going to try to increase more of these. We're going to be doing more reactions over the week. We're going to try to get as many as we can out. Sometimes we might have an off week here and there so we can catch up and make sure we get some extras. There's going to be guest reactors. Some of them are going to be just us, but we are going to get more of these out there. Shit, we already got more of the warning. We've got fucking, what are we doing? I can't remember all of them. We're doing a ton of different ones, but they're coming. The interviews are still going to be there as much as we can do them. Absolutely, we're going to do that. We've also got a couple more segments in mind that are coming. Keep an eye out, but more content is coming your way. This band we're doing Slap Me in the Face. Not going to lie. This band we're doing today is a band called Jinjer. It was referred to us by one of our listeners. I'll put the comment right there so you guys can see who we're talking about. But are you guys familiar with this band?
This is the first time I've heard of them.
One of my students recommended this band to me, and I believe I saw a video in the middle of all the other videos that I watched from student recommendation. I don't remember them. This is going to be a surprise. It's going to be in your face, never previewed. Let's go.
And I'll admit, I had heard of them before. I've heard them in the ether, but I've never sat and listened to them. But after listening, they knocked me out of the park. They're a Ukrainian band, which is rough for them at this moment in time, but they have impressed the shit out of me with this because they are pushing hard. They're making their moves. They're doing stuff. They're gaining a lot of heat, and they canceled this spring's touring to go home and help people. They were supposed to be on tour with fucking Slipknot. Like, this was major run. This wasn't no bullshit run. They were going, and they are like, no, this is with Putin's dumb shit and all the invasion going on. We got to help. So they not only cut the tours, but they're home in the trenches helping, which is
all the more amazing. Reason to support these guys.
100%.
Let's get into it. Before we start, though, I wanted to say thank you to Michael Aronovitz for being our guest host today. We were calling him an ARC reactor, but to be honest with you, at this point, he's going to be a regular reactor for us.
He's one of our main reactors, 100%.
Yeah, he's a main guy. He doesn't mind doing this. He actually enjoys it because Michael's a big fan of music, and so it's a fun gig for him. Yeah. And I enjoy having him on because he brings in so many different perspectives. You know what I mean? So Michael, by the way, has just released a new book fairly recently, right? The Sculptor. When did you release it?
Yeah, it was released through Nightshade Sky Horse Books. It's on Amazon. The Sculptor by Mike Aronovitz. And it came out, it was delayed for a while. It finally came out on March 29th.
Okay.
And there she is. There she blows.
So go check that out, guys, because it's a very good read. I'm telling you right now, if you like horror, you're gonna dig this. Yeah. This is next level, in my opinion.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on with us, Michael. Where can people do you have a website or something where people can reach you?
I do. It's michaelaronovitz.com.
Okay.
I got the good one. So MichaelAronovitz.com.
Okay.
And literally, if you go into Amazon and just put the Sculptor by Michael Aronovitz, you know, that and all my other books are going to come up. And Ralph, I'm going to tell you this. I don't just not mind doing reaction videos. I've wanted to do these for a while, and to be able to do them with you, you know, one of the best singers I've ever heard, it's a real honor to do. But when I kick back with a beer, at the end of the day, when all the work is done, I mean, I go hard from 4:30 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, but then it's Miller time. And when I kick back with a beer, I watch reaction videos. I'm a big fan of the genre because I think this is a whole genre of YouTube video.
Let me ask you this. What exactly about reaction videos appeals to you?
I'm always going to watch a band that I like. And if I can see somebody listening to it for the first time and I get their reaction, I just find it uplifting. You know, I do a lot of reaction videos to like old Queen and like the old 70s stuff. And I love seeing people be surprised and loving the stuff that I loved growing up. You know, so that's where I get that. Here, I get a chance to do new bands, and that's really cool.
So what is your current favorite band right now? Let's be honest about this. What's your favorite current band?
Yeah, my favorite current band is The Warning. Okay. You know, the three sisters from Mexico, the Villarreal sisters. You know, they just released an EP. And they just released a new song on March 25th, I think, called Money. And it's not only the hook that they do. You know what? I've been thinking about it since, you know, I last talked about The Warning. And I think there's something about them where you almost feel like they're a member of your family, like your sister, your own sister, or your daughter or something like that. And you just automatically root for these girls. You know, they're just great. I mean, my absolute favorite band of the 2000s, I'm going to keep that a secret for now. My answer to you is The Warning.
Right on. Right on.
Okay, we'll keep it a secret for now, but we're going to find out later. Yeah. We're going to dig deep. You know what I mean? So,
well, if you guys aren't familiar with them, check out our episodes. We've done some shit on The Warning with Michael. They're really good as well. But today is all about Jinjer.
Yeah, today's all about Jinjer. And the song is called Vortex, right?
Vortex.
Or Vortex. Okay. Wallflowers is the album, I believe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's check it. Let's get into this, dude. I was actually pretty impressed.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to do one last thing. If you would like to support if you'd like to support Jinjer in their efforts for relief in Ukraine, they're releasing merch. Here's the picture right there. And you can go to their website, buy a shirt that goes to proceeds for humanitarian efforts in Ukraine. Go support them, man. They're doing, there's too much bad shit going on. They're doing good shit. Go help them. Let's get into this damn song. Vortex it is.
Horns up.
Frantic. The man in the room looks so dramatic with a latch on his right foot. The spiral traffic feels too dramatic. Too dramatic. The man is wandering around. Where's the way out he's never found? And inside.
Okay, right off the bat, the start of that is so technically cool. Like,
yeah,
the
that
ghost
drummer
notes
is off the fucking hook, dude.
The what?
Yeah, man.
That drummer is off the
Oh my God.
hook.
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped out to me.
That beat he's playing is fucking sick, dude.
I like the sludgy guitar too, man.
Oh yeah,
they fit really well. When she comes in and starts singing, it's beautiful. And then she hits that belt, yo.
Yeah.
And they're like in the library. They're in like the living room or so. I want to be sitting on that couch, man. I want to be sitting on the couch, even if I'm all by myself, like the one little guy, you know, the bald guy going like this. Yo. I mean, shit, man. I mean, shit.
No, for real though, dude. That beginning opening is so cool. We've talked about this before on the show. That having the proper dynamics in a band is like so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Just like it takes you to another level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the bands that come in. Don't get me wrong. I like bands that come in hard and heavy, all and they just never stop. That's cool, but I don't know, man. There's something about a band like Tool or one of those bands that use heavy dynamics that just
it instantly puts you. It's instantly almost atmospheric. It just puts you in a different vibe. The bands that are just in your face, you're there to be like, yeah, I'm here to just rock. These bands are gonna tell you you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
I almost feel like they evolve it the way a character is evolved in a good movie.
Yes,
exactly.
Like if a character is going to be flat and do the same thing all the time, that's like the songs you're talking about where it's just linear.
Yeah.
It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. It starts hard and keeps it, which has its place. It's really cool. But when you can evolve a song and make it so it just reaches different pitches and levels and colors and shapes. Woof.
Exactly.
And I mean, I see things kind of, I know this is weird, but I see things with music. I sometimes can see a guitar solo more than I hear it. And with these guys, it's just full of color. You know what I mean? And boy, do I like it.
And I will say this, as a guitar player, that is a gorgeous instrument he's playing.
Yeah.
That guitar is beautiful. When next time it show it, just get a look at that guitar. It's fucking gorgeous.
I dig it all, man.
Yeah.
The bass player.
The groove is just out of control. Like right off the bat. There's
just something about these guys right off the bat. The drummer's badass. He looks cool. He's playing some serious fucking percussions, man.
Yeah.
And the fucking bass player's got his bass up here. It looks badass. It sounds great. The guitar player.
Out of this world.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then that singer, man. She's got the neck tattoos.
Looks great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's dressed up to the hilt, and I love the gothic image, and she's got that going. And she's got a really cool voice.
Yeah,
and
very, very melodic, and it's unique.
It gets really deeper too. So let's get back into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that.
Where's the way out you never found? And inside, there's a moment of land. It's rolling and rounding the parquet. Oh, how heavy is the bar?
God damn.
It bounces
Look at this.
to the very ground. Neither his nor another.
Wait a minute, was that a drum key?
What is this?
Oh, how heavy is his bar?
What's that floating?
Okay,
there?
I can't even see. This is what's insane about this shit is it was a solid 4/4 time. I'm trying to find the beat there. They are so on, but I'm like, that ain't just straight 4/4. And if it is, they've syncopated the shit out of it.
They're very progressive.
Yeah.
Dude.
They are progressive. I mean, their mixed meter stuff is really interesting. And you know the thing I get from it? I'm not so much worshiping the beat, but there's a good feeling that they've already realized and arrived. You know what I mean? They don't look like they're on their way in developing. They look like they have arrived. This is their sound.
That's who they are.
So,
Yeah.
So different, so atmospheric, but so heavy.
I don't know why, but they kind of remind me of a mix between Rush and System of a Down for some reason. I don't know why.
I could see it.
They do have a little bit of a Middle Eastern vibe to the vocal line.
Right.
I can
Yeah,
see
the scale that she's singing in, it almost has a classical. I was thinking it almost has like a classical music feel. Like they're very syncopated and heavy and all over the place, and then you hear this da na 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 that kind of that harmonic minor, almost melodic, that kind of shit. I'm just gonna throw musical terms randomly out there and make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. Harmony.
I think that there's a harmony track going with her voice, but her voice is absolutely hypnotic.
Yeah,
I can't take my eyes off the singer. She's money.
Yo, she commands the attention, absolutely. And I don't know what they're doing in the video, but it threw me off because it dawned on me, like, was that a drum key floating up off the ground? I thought Originally, I thought it was a mess up in the video, and then shit starts floating everywhere. I don't even know where the hell they're going with that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, what is that one thing that's floating? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a lamp or a fan or.
It looked like a lantern.
It kind of does look like a lantern.
Yeah.
Huh?
It almost looks like one of those things, like a time thing, where you go like that and the sand falls down.
What are those called?
Holy shit! People are screaming at the screen right now.
I can't think of the name of that
time in a
thing.
bottle.
Time in a bottle.
The sand time in a bottle thing. Where you know what we're talking about, people. Those. Here, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit to see if we can see what it was that was floating.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Let me see. That'll work here. Still have no idea. Get out.
Yes.
She's got a good scream, dude.
Get the fuck out.
They're all getting into it, man.
Okay. So, do we even need to talk about the fucking growls? Holy shit, her voice.
Yeah, no,
man.
she's really good at that growling and screaming stuff.
Yeah.
She's good at it, man. She's real good. She's got a nice melodic voice, but she's also got the screams and the growls down in a big way.
Yeah.
Very passionate. All these guys are passionate, man. I could see it, man. You can just tell they're like into what they're doing in a big way.
Yeah.
And I dig it, man. I'm not usually that big of a fan of progressive metal,
Right.
but I gotta admit, this band is kind of capturing me a little bit.
They're clean. They're heavy and raw and distorted, but you can hear every fucking note. Like everything is there. It's not just mud, you know. And her tone as a screamer and a growler, you know, I've heard other bands, especially with female vocals, well, they'll do a scream, but then when they do, they click on a distortion, and it helps them. That effect ain't in her voice. That's her voice.
Yeah.
So the talent, like she's got that melodic, she's got the scream, she's got the vocal fry, and then she drops down in that growl, and nothing sounds out of place. It's all consistent with her.
Yeah,
fucking phenomenal.
The whole performance is very rich, and Ralph, you're right. They look like they're coming onto each groove as it hits us. It looks like it's the first time for them. They really look excited about being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's overplayed. It doesn't look like it's over practiced. They almost give me the feeling that they're jamming, and even though you know they're not, because I mean the vocal is so in line with that offbeat stuff, and then the growl. Oh my god. It went from the bottom of my spine right to the top of my fucking head. Oh my goodness. I mean, shoom, like that. Wow. Is she so dynamic?
Yeah.
So dynamic.
And there was still changes in tone in her growl. Like I've noticed that with like Corey Taylor as well. When he sings, he doesn't just scream, he screams in tone. So he can change his growl with the changing of the chords and kind of keep the melody line going. It's not a lot. It's just minor. And she does the same thing. It's not just a monotone growl. She's making the tone of the growl fit with whatever's being played.
You know, that's the way it is. I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's the way it is with vocals, man. If your tone is on, people are going to like you more, most likely. You know what I mean? The chances are they're going to appreciate your sound.
Yeah.
But if your tone is not on, then people are going to be like, oh, well, I don't know. You know what I mean? So tone is important. Tone is important in everything, every instrument, whether it be vocals, guitars, bass, drums, whatever. Tone is really important.
Yeah.
People pay attention to that.
Right. And these guys are like a rainbow of tone.
Right.
You know what I mean? I almost feel like it's opening up a freaking rainbow,
Mhm.
and that growl vocal is so monstrous.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just so monstrous. That becomes the bottom of the song. You know what I mean? That becomes the whole foundation of the song. Really cool.
And
really
whoever,
cool, really
whoever,
expressive too.
They're not just the vocal tone, but they're, you know, the tones they chose for the guitar, for the bass, the effects they're using. Everything is so mixed and layered well. Like I said, you hear everything. It's all cohesive, but if you want to pick out what the bass player's doing, just listen. It's there. You can find it. And it fits right where it's supposed to go. So even the production value on the song after the fact is fucking amazing. Like it just
I'm also digging this video, to be honest with you. I know that there's a few spots where you might go, well, that's a little bit too much movement, makes me dizzy or whatever. But for the most part, I like what they're doing with it. I think it's cool. Like Michael said, that it looks like they're just jamming in a room. But then now there's stuff floating, there's sand or dust coming down from the ceiling, and you see some cracks.
Yeah, I love she hit that first scream and it shot up to the room and then cracks started shooting across. I'm like, oh
yeah. It's pretty cool, man. I want to see where this is going with the stuff floating around that we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, that thing that was flying away from her, I figured out what that was. It's a medieval Gothic garden sitting stool.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. I looked at it. No, I'm only kidding.
I'm like,
made that
bullshit.
shit up, man. I totally made that up out of my fucking head.
Did you really?
Yes.
He's a writer, bro. That's what he does.
By the way,
and it was so good I had to write it down because I thought, you know what? That's a really good idea, but I'm going to forget. So I wrote it down. You know what I mean?
And shit, while you were writing, my brain was like, what? I thought you were Googling. So when you said it, I thought this motherfucker really just looked that up. And what the hell is a medieval Gothic garden stool?
I'm tech challenged. I can't walk and talk on the phone at the same time.
I was going to say, this is why we have this man on the show. But then you showed us that you were full of shit. No,
which is also why we have this man on the show.
I'm very proud to know basically nothing and be able to bullshit about it endlessly.
You ain't got to lie to kick it, brother. If you go, look, I'm just talking out my ass, but you can say whatever the hell you want. It's like a loophole.
The truth isn't important. It's the sale.
Yeah.
You know
That's the segue right there, dude. We're in. Oh, that was the wrong button. Hang on. There it is. Yes. Okay. Okay, the call and response just shows exactly that just shows the voice that I was talking about. She's going between this melodic, wailing, beautiful voice, and then right behind it, that stacked fucking
seamlessly transitioned into each other. You know what's really fucking weird too?
Ralph.
I mean, you told me that this is like a Ukrainian band, and you know, it looks like the building is blowing up around them. I mean, they couldn't have planned that, right?
Well, I think so. I think it explains the name of the song, Vortex.
Yeah, because it kind of shows the vortex right in the it's like a big vortex.
It's almost like a black hole kind of thing, sucking all these things into it. That's what it seems like. So I'm not that familiar with it. Like I said, this is the first time I've heard this band. Yeah. So I'm not that familiar with the lyrics. And my bad on that. I should have but I kind of wanted to do an actual reaction. So I only watched a small portion of this before we started. I didn't even finish the video. because I wanted to see where it was going to go, and I wanted my reaction to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, even like I don't know if you noticed filmatically, the room is starting to bend. It's almost like an Alice in Wonderland thing where all perception is all different now.
And I think what they're doing is everything's getting sucked into that vortex. So I think everything's getting lifted up. That's why the shit was floating. I think it's kind of getting pulled. So it's getting warped into whatever that is.
So creative.
Yeah, very cool so far.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I really do. I dig the music. I dig the video. That singer is fantastic. She's blowing me away. The musicians are amazing. There's no reason not to dig this band.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like I said,
I'm kind of bummed I'm just finding out about them.
Well, I'm not even that in. Like I said, I'm not even that into progressive metal.
Yeah.
But I'm actually digging these guys. I think I'm going to become a fan. So let's continue.
Let us finish this off. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I see where this is going.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so whirl, spin, and swirl is what she's screaming, it sounds like. That whirl, spin. Like, yeah, I sound just like her. But
enter the fucking vortex, man.
So what? Okay. So they're in this, like we said, they're in this kind of posh, very pretty, almost library-like, dressed to the nines, jamming, and then we end with a garbage monster.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. They're well, I think I could be wrong, but I think what they're trying to say with this is that all the garbage that we put out, all the nonsense, all the waste, and the selfishness and the greed that makes our society all fucked up, and we're experiencing a lot of that today. I think they're trying to suggest that is eventually going to build up into this big monster that's going to take us out.
That's true.
For the most part.
And we internalize a lot of it. Like that monster could be in everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all contributing to it. There's nobody gets out alive. They're making the point that everything goes in there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because that can even be negative energy. Look at the way social media is. You could direct what they just did to social media. I mean, is it not a vortex of shit? I mean, they're fighting their efforts to help people in Ukraine and try to do good, and all people are talking about is Will fucking Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Yeah,
there aren't better shit. There isn't more important shit to deal with. We're going to talk about that.
Actually, somebody mentioned that this week, that there's so much more important shit to talk about, but yet everybody's talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's just like, dude, get your head out of that bullshit and go. Let's help the Ukrainians.
Do what matters.
So often we get tied up in the fluff.
Yeah.
When like what they're saying is underneath all that fluff, there's a reality of some stuff we need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And I think the metaphor is not only is it, fluff, and then this is the reality, but I almost feel like we wear a mask and inside we can have that garbage monster taking over, and we're always just trying to upkeep the mask.
Right.
Deep song, man. Also musically, when we were going into the vortex at the end, it seemed to be a little more dreamy.
Yeah.
It's just like a Pink Floyd-ish way to sort of end the song, leaving kind of your heart broken and open.
Well, plus the contrast, you had this big ass vortex just sucking everything in and destroying everything in its path, and she's just melodically singing, and it's very just chill, and it's
the
almost,
irony.
it's like the calm before the storm. Like, this is it. so just float away and then get eaten up. It's trippy.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you
Yeah, man.
compare them to if you guys had to compare them to any other bands? Who would be the bands that you compare them to?
Opeth, right
the
off the
Dixie
bat.
Chicks.
Yes,
The Dixie
exactly.
Chicks, man. They're country. No. Just plain.
I was
plain,
gonna say
man.
Hall and Oates,
Yeah,
but we can go
Dixie.
Dixie
Hall and
Chicks.
Oates.
Hall and Oates.
You know what's really strange about that, guys? Nobody comes to mind.
Really?
And my
Okay.
mind's fucking crazy. It's an entity all to itself. And for an image not to come to me means they're original, man. I can't think of anything.
I can only
you know?
I can think of one band, and that's Opeth.
Yes, I was thinking
Opeth
the
is
same
it's very
thing.
very similar in musical style. The way they contrast their melodic vocals with their growls. It's the same premise. But
Very good point,
if I
Cody.
went if I heard Jinjer was playing with Opeth, I'm fucking there. Because like I said, I had no idea this band was this band.
That's
I had
actually
no
a good
clue.
comparison. A very good comparison.
Yeah,
You're right.
and
I
they're
was
one of
thinking
the
same thing.
top prog rock metal bands that are out there
Oh
right
yeah,
now too.
for
So I
sure.
mean,
for sure, yeah.
like these people, I mean, Jinjer deserves every ounce of the accolades they're getting.
Yes.
I mean, they're fucking phenomenal.
You know what I'm wondering? And now I want to kind of, when we're done with the show, I want to do a deep dive and go into their whole catalog.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see if their songs are different, or they all follow a similar kind of
It's true.
writing theme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's an interesting.
Yeah, did they start out this prog, or did they
yeah.
start out more of a metalcore band and then just started implementing more prog aspects into it? Yeah, it's true.
Well, he's right. Do they have any other songs that are maybe almost unrecognizable compared to this one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do they have ballads? I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
doubt
people
it,
who know that,
but
if
it's
you know that
possible.
answer, let us know in the comments. Like,
Yeah, man.
here's the exact opposite of this song. Like, give us
Yeah.
some ideas. Maybe we'll go and do some more Jinjer. I'm down. I like this band.
Yeah, I like him. I like
Yeah,
Ginger
me
a lot,
too.
man. Horns up, dude.
Horns up.
Horns up.
Shout
These
out.
guys,
Let
Ginger.
me do this because I think it's worth it. Shout out to Tatiana, Roman, Eugene, and Vladislav. You guys are fucking awesome. You're doing the Lord's work. Keep it up. All balls
Lord's
what you're
work.
doing. Honestly, you guys turned away some of the biggest opportunities to take
Which
to
Lord,
do
though?
right. All of
No.
them. All of them, including the flying spaghetti monster. But no, honestly, people support this band. They deserve it. Go and buy a t-shirt and support their efforts for Ukraine. Help some people. I mean, regardless of politics, regardless of what you feel on any fucking thing, people need help. They're dying. They're afraid. Support them. Hold each other up as humans. Fuck the rest.
The metal community, the hard rock and metal community is known for being very supportive and having an open mind to other things and trying to help.
Yeah.
I think I've always seen that. When I go to concerts. The people online that I talk to, they're just, the metal community is a very supportive community. So guys, go out there and support, man. That's all we're just bringing it to your attention. We're not saying that you're an asshole for not sending them something or not buying a t-shirt.
No. It's
We-
not that.
What we are saying is we want to bring it to your attention, and if you can help in any way, shape, or form, if you're in that position,
Yeah.
please.
And
by
if you
all
can't,
means.
for fuck's sakes, just spread the word. Because if you really put it to heart and just think about what they've done to help, like I said, any musician in any form having the opportunity to tour the way they were getting ready to tour, it's your dream. It's what you work for.
Yeah.
And they
And
looked.
if you share their videos, it's going to help.
Yeah.
Other people that might have the means to buy merch to
Yep.
help support.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That
It'll
effort.
help them. It'll help somebody in Ukraine get something to eat, find a
Exactly.
doctor, find shelter, do anything. It's just humanitarian
Exactly.
efforts. So fucking shout out to Jinjer and shout out to everybody who's behind them. Shout out to
I'm
you
going to
for
go
watching.
buy a t-shirt today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
I
help.
mean, seriously.
Me too.
Again,
this is,
here, look right here where I'm pointing. There's the design. It's a great design. I love it. I think it's a great cause. So yeah, help if you can. If you can't, spread the word, spread their videos, spread their message, because people need help. Michael, as always, brother, I love you, man. You are fucking awesome. This is always
you're the
fun
best,
with you.
man. Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. Boy, do I love doing reaction videos, man. Boy, do I love it.
Well, get ready for Michael to be a regular on this show because that's exactly what we have planned.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yes.
anyways, we're going to be doing more of The Warning because we love those ladies,
Oh, yeah.
and we're going to be doing a lot of other bands. So, you know, just a heads up, don't expect us to do the same band over and over, but we will be doing the ones that we find as our favorites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The Warning definitely is going to be getting a lot more love from us because
We love them. They're fucking amazing.
We think they're fantastic.
Same thing. Same thing with Jinjer. If I find a band I'm becoming a fan of, I want to listen to more, and you guys are invited.
Exactly. We're gonna do some really cool bands, though, guys.
Yeah. Oh shit, we've got Shinedown coming up. We're gonna do Nita Strauss coming up. We're gonna do what else did we do? I'm trying to think. We did we did more Warning. I know that we did. I can't remember. Oh, Greta Van Fleet. We're doing a Greta Van Fleet one that's coming out. Yeah, multiple people. It's just going to be all over the place. We're enjoying this, and if you guys are, we'll put it out there. But until then,
I hope you guys are enjoying it because we are.
Yeah, we are. I was saying, at the end of the day, I'm loving doing it regardless. So, but if you enjoy it, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, spread the fucking word, get people in on this party. We're enjoying it, and I hope you are too.
And Michael, thank you for giving us your opinion and your insights on this, and also your insight on why people like reaction videos.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of people talk about that, to be honest with you. So that was pretty cool.
And you guys, watching, you tell us, what do you like about reaction videos? I know why I like doing them, but you tell us why you like watching them.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because this is pretty new to us. And to be honest with you, when we first started doing this, I was like, I have no idea why anybody wants this going on, this kind of content. But now I'm starting to understand it. And Michael helped me understand it a little bit better today. He made a good point. So anyway, guys, we're out of here. Thanks for watching. My name's Ralph.
My name's Cody. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be good humans. As always, always fucking forward.
And don't forget to check out The Sculptor.
Checked out The Sculptor, Michael Aronovitz's new book. Hold it up one more time, Mikey. That's not the right one. There it is.
It's on Amazon, so go pick up a copy today.
Check that shit out. Until next time.
Real scary stuff. Woo!
Peace.